This painting, El Sonambulista, by Rufino Tamayo, is one of the true treasures of our collection. Rufino Tamayo is one of the most important Mexican modern painters. He was a contemporary of Diego Rivera, José Clemente Orozco, and David Alfaro Siqueiros. However, he saw his vision of art and for the world quite differently than those painters. Tamayo was not interested in purely figurative, realistic representations of the masses or overt political statements in his work. In fact, he was rather critical of the Mexican muralists. He saw their work as propaganda and not as truly revolutionary. Instead, he worked on his own unique form of abstraction that was inspired by both Cubism and Surrealism to create his version of revolutionary art. This particular work, El Sonambulista, or The Sleepwalker, is indicative of a body of work that Tamayo starts in the mid-1940s. This particular painting was created later in 1954, but it's a part of this stream of work that he begins in the mid-1940s, in which he's exploring consciousness, the cosmos, and the human connection between moons, stars, sleep, and reality. This particular work is very distinctive, not only for its abstraction, but also for its color. The blue, notably the orange tones of the work bring the viewer to this particular piece. There's also a loosely defined interior space in the background of the work that adds to the mysteriousness of the work. Now, André Breton, considered to be the founder of Surrealism, anointed Tamayo one of the most important surrealists working in Mexico. Tamayo, for the most part, accepted this label. He embraced Surrealism, yet he always wanted to be noticed, as I had mentioned earlier, for his own unique brand of Surrealism. You know, unlike a painter like Roberto Mata, who's probably the most renowned Surrealist working in Latin America, Tamayo never abandons the figural form. Throughout his work, throughout his life, we see the reference to the figure, as you do in this particular work, The Sleepwalker. Tamayo left a tremendous legacy in Mexico for the visual arts, not only for his own artistic and prolific career and for the artists that he influenced, like the Mexican painter Maria Izquierdo, but he founded two museums. A museum of pre-Columbian or ancient art in his native Oaxaca, Mexico, and also a modern and contemporary museum in Mexico City, the Rufino Tamayo Museum. His legacy is extremely important not only to Mexican art, but to the development of modern art internationally.